but Jose de Salso has become
58.
one of the main men in PDC darts over the last few months. Already won a title, made another final.
60.
Mensur Suljovic awaits the winner of that de Salso Hybrex game, the Austrian, taking on either the Portuguese or the Belgian.
59.
It's this half of the draw, though, which has got a very UK feel. 3 Englishmen and a Welshman.
$85.
Well, first time in this game that these two have gone off the boil on the trebles. Dozer has produced big averages. 113 earlier today. He's gone into the 110s on more than one occasion this year, including 116 in a Euro qualifier. It's not as if these bursts of brilliance
140
are confined to just 2 or 3 legs. Dozer can do it for an entire game.
$99.
Not enough to leave a finish for the diamond. Shanghai for Dozer. 6 darts from here to extend his lead. Now, that's awkward, but he's persevering. Couldn't quite find his way through. He could look at the 16s here, but he may look at tops.
60.
Yeah, he's got a sort of safe dart at double top, just to make sure it registers points. But if it did end up there and leave him on double top, then even better. Last thing you want to do is throw it out the board.
65.
Ian will get a chance to look at the 120 if Dozer misses. That looks a good guide for him. That's no help.
40.
And Durrant will allow White back to the board. A chance to break straight back in this one. Beautiful again. Dozer shakes his head. He doesn't want to look. He's waiting for the call.
80.
The call is just 80. And for the second leg running, Ian White misses double top at the end of a ton-plus combination shot. Dozer steps in. And it's the diamond's turn to be shaking his head at the back of the booth. That looks a little bit awkward. His reaction suggests it is. Top of the bed, right-hand side. That's where he was
10.
looking. But it is 5 darts missed by Glenn Durrant for a 3-1 lead. And Ian White doesn't usually need a second invitation.
Game shot.
It is there. It's a 20 dart break of throw. A rarity for 2 guys who are averaging in excess of 100 for the whole day.
$93.
Gerwyn Price, yesterday's champion, is 4-2 up on James Wade. Jose de Salso is 1 leg away from beating Kim Hybrex. He leads 5-2.
135.
A win for de Salso would see him take on Mensur Suljovic in the semi-final in the other half of the draw. A win for Price would see him make the semis in this half
57.
and face one of these 2 men. But James Wade, a 2-leg lead against the machine, does not make you certain of victory. Price admitted yesterday that he'd been throwing things away, winning positions, making life difficult for himself. Dozer makes life a little bit easier with a 177. Fabulous. 180 number 2 for Ian White. These two going to get back to just trading massive scores. Oh, they are. 177 from Dozer, 180 from Ian White. Should be looking at the treble 16 here, I would think.
133.
Well, again, Duzza has left himself 56 after 9 darts. You keep on doing that, you're going to win a lot of legs.
82.
Electing to go for the double 18. He does go to this double a lot. If you're going to go for the 18s, you've got to be
47.
good at 9s, and 2 more misses from Glenn Durrant. He should have had the last leg. He probably should have this one. But double 16 for the diamond.
$73.
Well, big scores and missed doubles. It's a good recipe for drama in a game, as Ian White can't understand why he started to miss. Double 4. Perfect, just a cannon off.
5.
Oh, it's a mile away. Wow, what is this? Is this nerves?
Game shot.
Glenn Durrant finds himself 3-2 down here, but he is kicking himself. He's missed a total of 9 darts at doubles in the last 2 legs. It really could be 4-1 to Duzza, because he's scoring like an absolute demon.
180.
It's his first 180, but he's had a couple of 177s and countless scores of 134.
100.
I can tell you that Jose de Sousa has completed the victory. He has beaten Kim Huybrechts by 6 legs to 3, and once again the Portuguese
96.
is through to the semi-finals. It will be de Sousa versus Suljevic for a spot in today's final.
140.
Gerwyn Price leads 5-2. His chances of doing the double this weekend are still very much alive. In fact, that has just finished. James Wade is beaten by the Iceman 6-2.
134.
Another 134 from Glenn Durrant leaves himself on 91.
$83.
Jose de Sousa smashing in 103.3 average again. Duzza scores 6 with his first dart, so could look at the 15s or the 19s.
$39.
Not ideal, but he should get 2 darts for the leg.
$100.
Double 16, the choice this time.
Game shot.
And a first dart double from Glenn Durrant may just settle him down, because the last couple of legs, yeah, it wasn't much of a celebration, was it? It was more frustration at the misses that had preceded it.
134.
Even though White had won the 2 previous encounters, they did go 10 and 11 legs. You're expecting them to be close. Ian White,
140.
all year, you can go back tournament after tournament after tournament. If Ian White has lost a game, he's only lost it by 1 or 2 legs. You don't smash Ian White up. Just
140.
does not happen. He's playing too well. That's why he's won 2 Euro Tours. That's why he made 4 consecutive finals on the European Tour.
$123.
Gerwyn Price has beaten James Wade. He only averaged 88, though. Probably his worst performance of the entire weekend here in Dublin. Is the Iceman running out of
81.
steam? Or will he be rejuvenated, ready for his semi-final clash with one of these two? And at the moment, it hangs in the balance as to who that may be. Duzza wants to leave 58. Could well leave 58 here. Does leave 58 to put all kinds of pressure on the diamond.
Game
for
shot.
another fabulous 4-visit leg. Glenn Durrant into the lead once more. It's a break of throw. He is averaging 106. Ian White's very healthy average of 99 just is not enough at the moment. This game could have been won already by Durrant. He missed 9 darts in 2 legs that he lost in the middle of the game. But another 180. He's hit them in 3 consecutive legs now, Glenn Durrant.
$98.
Four perfect darts.
100.
Well, Ian White.
140.
He has not done a great deal wrong, but Glenn Durrant has just been so very strong in this game, and there's been barely any let-up. The only time where things have gone slightly awry is when he missed those doubles
60.
in leg 4 and 5. This year, Glenn Durrant has moved over to the PDC and shown everybody what he is capable of doing. Beaten Van Gerwen,
55.
won titles, averaging enormous numbers, not just one-off games, entire days where he is averaging over a ton. Today is one of them. It might be another title for Glenn Durrant.
64.
But to do that, he's got to see out this one against one of the best players in the world. He's got to see out the semi-final against undoubtedly one of the best players in the world this year, Gerwyn Price.
100.
And then he would have to either beat Mensur Suljovic, who is playing magnificently, hit a 9-darter already today, or Jose de Sousa, who is just on the crest of a wave and playing unreal stuff. Durrant does not get a go at
57.
the outer ring in that visit. Will he be allowed another visit in this leg? Staying in the 19s. Double 16. Oh,
King
fabulous
shot.
stuff from Ian White. He's still alive and kicking, breaks back. He was 4-1 down to Conan Whitehead and came back to win that game, won 5 legs on the spin. From any position, this man is dangerous, and he is absolutely hammering the jelly babies. He is a Sweeties-powered throwing machine, Ian White.
100. $132. $140.
Well, this game really does hang in the balance. Just sit back and drink it in. You've got 2 of the best in the world going at it.
96.
And just one little slip here and there might prove to be the difference. Ian White, 2 holes a throw and it's his. He's been second best for a chunk of this game, and yet he's still averaging a ton.
97.
These are 2 guys who will be at the World Grand Prix, and they could do some real damage. They could win it.
180.
Glenn Durrant has hit 4 180s, a couple of 177s, a load more big scores. A 164 for Ian White to hold his throw, to keep the advantage of winning the ball. It's not going to happen for him.
98.
Does he look at the bullseye? He does, and he pins it. 43 left. Double 16, big dart.
61.
And Dozer misses outside, and these are the margins we're talking about. You've got to hit a 12 darter. If you don't hit a 12 darter, you might not break the throw. perfect. Double 18. 2
30.
more misses from the diamond. He cannot have another little spell like he had mid-game where he misses multiple darts for a leg. Ian White knows that in a game of this standard, those mistakes cannot be made if you're going to win it. And Duzza does get back in front. A 12-darter for Duzza will win this game.
44.
But he only kicks off 44. It's probably his worst scoring visit in this entire match.
$41.
And Ian White follows him.
$100. $174.
174 for Ian White.
$82.
Are the wheels coming off for Glenn Durrant at just the wrong time? If he cannot win it in this leg, Ian White will throw in the decider. And he's stolen the darts away from Duzza.
97. $130.
Duzza managed to win with a 170 checkout in his game against Richie Edhouse. He went for the bullseye. He might have left the 170. As it was, he's on a 145 and he will get a look at it. He might have to take out another massive checkout to win the game. If he doesn't, he is in serious danger because Ian White is going to leave himself on a 1 or 2 darter.
139.
It is a 2-dart checkout. But can Duzza put this combination together to end it? If it doesn't go, he's second favourite for the game. And now he is second favourite. Treble 17.
87.
Ian White, 2 darts to force a last leg decider in which he would throw first. Double 16 the target. Superb stuff. It's a trademark 14 darter from Ian White. That's how he does his business. 14 darters, loads and loads and loads of them all day long, every single game. That's 107 average a 14 darter. 1 leg to decide it.
140.
And that will take some topping. He beat him 6-5 in February. He beat him in April 6-4. They both average 99 or 100 or just above every single time they play. They've done it again. It took some topping, but Duzza, what a player. A 5th 180, and he's produced it in the last leg decider. He must break the throw. White's gone off ton 40. And hits hard again.
140.
Can Duzza hit back? Oh my, he couldn't, could he? He will not hit a 9 darter, and so Ian White
99.
knows it is in his hands. If he can do this in 6 darts, he wins this incredible contest, a contest that were it not for missed doubles in the middle part of the game, he might have been too far behind. Oh, and he's missed
40.
the 18s. He is not on a finish. He cannot get it done in 6 darts. The pendulum swings back towards Glenn Durrant. incredible. Absolutely
180.
incredible. Glenn Durrant will get 2 match darts. Ian White is going to leave himself on something very makeable and apply all kinds of pressure. But it has literally
100.
been one poor visit that has cost Ian White Duzzer to win an absolute thriller. Double 16 for yet another 4-visit leg. Is that awkward? He doesn't like it.
10.
And he's gone the wrong side of it. And Glenn Durrant has his head in his hands because he does not think that he will get another chance. Ian White, he survived match darts when winning both of his Euro Tour events earlier this year. He survived match darts here against Glenn Durrant. And Duzzer, he's just seen he's got match darts against him. And he turns away in disgust. Oh my word, he's missed it. He's missed the big number.
69.
How on earth can this game that has had such high quality from the very start see a mistake like that from the diamond? And Duzzer finds the double 16. An incredible contest. Goes all 11 legs. Glenn Durrant, for the first time in his career, at the third time of asking, finally gets a win over Ian White. But